How is it possible that a team can be so consistently fantastic and also so inconsistent at the same time? Yeah, on brand. Let's get this thing rolling. Hi, I'm Weston. I love talking about the Astros, and I'm here to talk about Game 1 of the American League Championship Series, where the Astros lose 2-0 to the Texas Rangers and drop the first game of the series. There's not much to go over in this game. The pitching staff held up. Was it a beautiful game from Justin Verlander? No. But he gave you a shot. 6 2/3, pair of walks, I want to say around 5 strikeouts-ish, maybe 4. Pair of runs given up. He wasn't bad by any means. It was a perfectly fine start. This is one of the 4 best teams in baseball, at least if you just want to look at pure where they're going to end up in the draft. Worst case scenario, this is the 4th best team in baseball. And you held them to 2 runs. That's a super winnable game. If your pitching staff holds a team to 2 runs in a playoff game, you have to win that game. Verlander did fine. It was not his fault. I'm not going to hear anything negative about him. Nearest looked fantastic in his inning of work. Brian Abreu looked unbelievable in his. Pitching staff more than picked up their end of the bargain. And I'm so conflicted with the offense because they had no runs. They got shut out in Game 1. And it felt like the only time they would ever get base runners, there were 2 outs, and when they would finally get those runners aboard, they would be unopportunistic. And they were both of those things, right? But here's the other part. I was asked during the live stream, and in case you guys don't know, I try to live stream all the playoff games. So I'm not always there. I'm probably not going to be there tomorrow, but I try to do a lot of live streams for the games. I was asked, what would you change about the offense? Like, what are they doing wrong? How would you change the direction if you were coaching them? And I kind of had to answer honest. I don't think I would have changed anything. If you play this again, I don't change the approach that the hitters have. There were 5 balls I know for a fact were hit to where the defender for the Rangers was either on the actual warning track dirt or a step away from it. Bregman was about 10 feet away from tying this game in the 8th inning. The Astros got a lot of good contact in this game. The offense was annoying, and that's the very important distinction. It wasn't awful. This wasn't a 2-hit game where they just couldn't make any contact and they struck out 50 times. They were just incredibly annoying to watch because they could not take advantage of the mistakes that they were presented. And that sucks. That might suck worse than being just straight up terrible. If it's the regular season. When it's the postseason, it makes it a little bit easier. Because at least if it's a regular season game, you'd rather it just be straightforward and just, yep, that sucks. You gotta change something. But when it's the postseason, you want to be able to have any positive you can. This hurt. It was not a fun way to lose the first game. I'm not going to say it was. But it is a playoff series. You don't have a lot of time to change it around. You would very much like to get back in the correct column tomorrow night, and you just can't let this game ride on your mind too much. There were positives. Your pitching staff did do great. They held up their part of the deal, right? They shut down the Rangers' offense for the entire game. The offense had not a lot to show for it. They had nothing to show for it, technically speaking. They didn't have any runs, but there was a lot of good things to see there. And the defense looked solid. Really nice catch from the Dubon. A couple of nice infield plays. It was stupid mistakes and the offense being annoying that cost him this game. I'm not saying that is like this hurrah achievement, but I think there is definitely some hope going into tomorrow that this isn't just a totally cooked team. They can rebound tomorrow. And they'll have that chance at 4:37 Eastern, weird time, 3:37 Central. The Astros are going to send Framber Valdez to the mound, who is desperately trying to get over his last start in the playoffs, which was ugly as all get out. And the Rangers are going to send Nathan Eovaldi to the mound. And I would love to watch the Astros absolutely rock Nathan Eovaldi. I'll be here afterwards to talk about the game, but as for right now, that is all I have to say. So if you enjoyed the video, please consider to like and subscribe. Thank you all so very much for watching. I hope you all have an absolutely fantastic day, and as always, go Astros.